What's going on, guys? Jack here and welcome to episode 8 of the Ultimate League series, and in this episode we are firstly going to be going into a Capital One Cup game against Wolfsburg, and this is going to be very interesting. We've already played Wolfsburg a couple of times, maybe this is our third time we played them, I can't really remember, but we've at least played them once in the BPL, and I'm pretty sure that we did get a draw in that game, despite the fact that Naldo did get sent off. I do remember that game very well because it was a game that I should have won, and this game was no exception, to be honest. Again, I just wasted chances, but what I did in this game, I changed the formation up, and I may show it in the next episode. I kind of forgot to record what I've done to the changes of the formation, but I'll show it in the next episode. And basically what I've done is I've gone with a 4-2-4. Now, it sounds like a really ridiculous formation, but it's basically a custom formation of the 4-2-2, and I've got left wings and right wings instead of right attacking mids and left attacking mids. I've also got my strikers in different positions, and I've got right wing backs and left wing backs instead of right backs and left backs, because it seems like my right backs and left backs seem to be bumming up the pitch anyway, so I might as well change their position to right wing back and left wing back. It won't affect their growth though at all, I'm hoping, and we start this game off very well here. Ajide Afoe getting played through, and of course we are going to go for the tramp because I was really annoyed with Wolfsburg. They were so frustrating to play against in the past, and I just really wanted to get the win, and I was going to do that no matter what. I haven't actually tramped it at all this year on FIFA 14, which is quite incredible, to be honest, because I did that all the time, every day on FIFA 13. But this year I feel that they've kind of taken that out of the game a little bit. I just don't do it as much, I guess. I'm just a little bit less of a sweaty player. I tried to score nicer goals, if I'm honest with you, especially on Ultimate Team as well. If you do want me to do any squad builders of any kind, do let me know in the comments down below. We almost messed up there from the goal kick. That's absolutely ridiculous. I think that was trash there, getting in the way of the goal kick, and that would have ended up horribly wrong, but luckily we do manage to clear it away. And into the 14th minute, they were just not kind of standing down really, Wolfsburg. I was trying to go on the attack, but they were just trying to hold the possession as much as possible. We do pick up the ball there, but yes, that is what I'm talking about. We do injure a Wolfsburg player there. Sorry to any of you Wolfsburg fans, but of course I'm going to injure their players because I want to have the biggest advantage possible. And I do injure Olic there, and I think they do bring on, I'm not 100% sure who the striker is, but we do go on the counter-attack here with Colben once again. He was playing fantastically in this game, just making all the runs, making everything possible, and a really easy save there for Benaglio. I didn't have much on. I didn't really want to cut it back and try and go for the shot because I had 3 defenders on me, so I doubt that I would have even been able to do that anyway, and they wouldn't have allowed me to. But from the corner, we do get a very good chance with Neutink, I think that is. Very good header, but it just goes over the crossbar. That is a really good attempt, but unfortunately couldn't make it 2-0 there. And will we pay for that? Will we not? I don't know, but Wolfsburg was still in this game for sure. They were holding the possession very well, and we were just playing counter-attacking football, if I'm going to be honest with you, because look at this passing. I mean, I just couldn't do anything, and yeah, I don't know why my goalkeeper came out there. I can't actually remember his name. I think it's Silepsin or something like that. I've probably absolutely butchered his name, but I can't remember his name. He's stepping in for Vermeer whilst he's out, and Vermeer, of course, from the last few games, he hasn't been playing well, but neither is this guy, to be honest. He's not doing a better job than Vermeer, to be honest, despite the fact he is a bit of a taller keeper. I do prefer him in the net to Vermeer in most games, unless it's a very big game. But I didn't feel that this was a massive game, but I did have quite a big squad going into this game. But it wasn't until the 68th minute before we got another chance after they equalised. It was pretty disappointing that they equalised. I don't know even if I showed the goal there of them equalising. If I didn't, I do apologise, but they did equalise very, very, I don't know, they just didn't deserve it, to be honest, because I think we had about 12 shots on target by the end of the 90 minutes. They only had 1 shot on target. It's absolutely ridiculous. We deserved a win more than anything. And once again, Wolfsburg coming away at full time with an undeserved well, with an undeserved draw. You can see there's 6 shots free on target. We just didn't take our chances. It's as simple as that. And I really did feel that they were dominating in possession, but I just couldn't get the ball off of them. This is a very good chance here. Hazrovic playing through Kolben. Once again, he was playing fantastic, as I did say. He passes it back down to Duarte on that left wing position, who crosses it in to the head of a GDFOA, but unfortunately, he can't quite steer it into the back of the net. And again, Benaglio saves it in the 99th minute. I really didn't want this to go to penalties, I have to admit that, because I was just going attacking all out just to make sure that I picked up the win, and we should have made something there. Once again, Neutink with a very good chance to score a header from a corner, but again, he just can't do it, and it's very frustrating because we just couldn't really get our shots on target, to be honest. And when we did, the goalkeeper easily saved them and the defender managed to clear it away. They were very solid at the back, but I'm pretty sure they were playing defensive. But you can see some lovely 1-2 and a great cross from Hadrovic into the path of Lerin Duarte, and that was a very good chance to make it 2-1 in the 102nd minute, and somehow that does go out for a corner. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure that crossed the line before it did hit the player, but I'm going to take that. Another corner, and Zuma's header once again is blocked by the defender. It's so frustrating. We deserve this win more than anything else, and in the 113th minute, we do pick up the ball here with Herson. I was just really desperate to get the win. I passed it off to Kolben, another sweaty tramp goal, but I deserve this win more than anything else. By the end of the 120th minute, I think I had about 10 shots on target, which is absolutely ridiculous, but we do make it 2-1. Very deserved lead in this extra time game in the Capital One Cup, and it is Kolben once again, the man, the speculation man, who may be leaving for Arsenal. That looks like the likely target if he is going to leave. But it's not a problem if he does leave, because I'll be able to bring in a better reinforcement for Kolben. But it'll be a shame to see him leave, considering the form he is in at the moment. And Benaglio there is just so frustrated, because he'd played an outstanding game so far, but it wasn't enough to keep out Kolben, and in the end we do win the game 2-1. Very good result, and I was very happy after coming away with that win against Wolfsburg in the Capital One Cup, because not only does it mean that we progress to the quarterfinals, but it also means we get a really deserved win, to be honest. I've been playing so hard to try and get these wins in this series so far, and that really did pay off there, because although I did sweat it a lot, you can see that I had 12 shots on target. Wolfsburg only had 2, so in the end it was a deserved win. And you can see some of the fixtures here, and Arsenal's gone through to the quarterfinals. We are going to be playing, let me just find us here. We are going to be playing, it looks like Lazio in the next round in the quarterfinals. But Atalanta knocked out Barcelona. That is absolutely ridiculous. Didn't expect that at all. And we've got our scout there. But we're going into the squad monthly report, and we're going to have a look at the players that have grown this month. And Kolben, one of them that has grown to 76 overall already. He's one of the fastest growers in this squad so far. We've got a few players that have grown as well. Serrero, the South African, doing pretty well there. And also Danny Hoesen, despite the fact that he is being foreshadowed by Victor Fischer, he's still going up in overalls. And I've also got quite a lot of reserve players and youngsters. Sebi Shrivers hopefully will be a future prospect. I'm hoping that he'll be a really good player, and it's the same with Tom Hay and Nathan Ake, because I have got the option to buy Nathan Ake at the end of the loan spell when he does go back to Chelsea. So maybe I will buy him or purchase him, depending on how long this series lasts for. But hopefully I've got a new kind of desire to do this series, because I don't want to be a quitter, and I think I made that kind of assumption in the last episode that I was going to quit this series. It's not going to happen. I'm going to carry on with this series. I'm going to stick it through thick and thin, you know. I'm going to try my best, try my hardest to get goals, and try my hardest to win in every single game possible, because it's not easy, and if you've tried it yourself, then you will know that it's not easy, especially playing with a team of Ajax's quality at the beginning, although they do have such great young prospects. I mean, Victor Fischer, he's just brilliant in this career mode, and it's the same with Kolben. You know, there's only one player I think that's over 30, and that is our CDM. I can't actually remember his name, but he is a quality CDM. He's one of our best ones, and it'll be a shame because he's retiring at the end of this season and his stats are slowly decreasing. He's 33 years old. It's a real shame, but I'm still playing him. He's still a first team player because we don't have a solid CDM, and of course you guys did say to pick up Junior Malanda, but of course I couldn't pick him up because he is currently on loan, and if I'd actually put the updates of the squads on, I would have been able to get him from Wolfsburg because he's actually back from loan, so that would have been really good. But unfortunately, we're going to have to wait until the summer for myself to actually pick him up. But hopefully when I do pick him up, he'll be a very good signing. But into this game against Atletico Madrid, and my god, Courtois was an absolute god in this game. This is the only highlight in 90 minutes of play, and it is, well, a corner in the 82nd minute. We do get a very good chance there. Vietemann getting a header on, but unfortunately the game does end at 0-0. Very, very disappointing, to be honest. But I was playing a weak side. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Ultimate League. And if you do want Ultimate League and any other career mode series from me, please leave a like on the video. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of career mode, because it did take me a while. And let me know what you think about the transitions as well. I've tried to add them in and make the videos a little bit more cleaner and a little bit more interesting for you guys to watch, as well as the background music, of course. But guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this episode of career mode, but I'm going to have to leave it there, and I'll see you next time for another episode. Thanks for watching.